Hello, my name is Michal and welcome to Unreal5Master. In this tutorial I would like to show you how to add first-person camera to LYRA project. We need to open plugins, shooter core content and game folder. There you can find hero shooter mannequin. We duplicate it because we don't want to change the original one, and we name it first-person hero shooter mannequin. And here we need to deactivate camera component by unchecking auto activation, and we need to create some ordinary camera under the mesh component. We name it first person camera. We also check whether it's auto activated, and as another step we need to check the transform of this camera. We can move it manually and rotate it manually, or we just put some values I have already prepared for you. I also rotated mesh a little bit. Then we need to use our new blueprint class. So in the settings, we change it to our blueprint class, first person shooter mannequin, and we clear the camera mode because we don't use it anymore. So now we can try it. Yeah, it works, but we can look up and down. It's because we forgot to change the flag for our camera to use control pound rotation. Now it should work fine. Let's try it. Okay, we can look wherever we want. But there is another problem I would like to show you. If you look at our shadow, you can see that the animation haven't started till we look down. It's because when character is hidden, it won't start. And we can change this behavior by changing visibility based animatic option to include refreshing bones. Okay, we try it again. But now it works, but I need to show you it again because it shows different location. Yeah, and now you can see on our shadow, yeah, right now that it worked. Yeah, another thing is dash ability. As you can see, the dash doesn't work also because it uses wrong direction. It's obviously because we disabled camera component and we use our camera, so we need to change get direction operation to use forward vector of our camera. We can do it by getting mesh and its child component, first child component, because we know it's our camera. Okay, we can comment it. It's a good practice, especially if you change the code of LYRA. You should always comment it, so in the future you will know that you changed it. Okay, now we can try it. Okay, yeah, dashing works in the direction where we are looking. Okay, but there is another problem, and it's regarding aim down sight ability. We can zoom in, zoom out, so we need to change that ability, ADS. There is a activation of ability and deactivation of ability. We won't use set camera mode anymore because we don't use camera modes anymore. and we will use some field of view timeline to change field of view of our camera. So we have timeline, and we just need to define that during playing of this timeline it will change field of view of our first person camera. Yeah, okay. Okay, now some tidying up, but I can see a problem right now, but I don't have any value here because I forgot to define the timeline. We need to create a float track in this timeline. We name it field of view track. The duration of this timeline should be around 0.2 second, but it's up to you. And we change that field of view from 90 to 15, but it also depends on what you want. Yeah, so I change it 0, 90 and 0.2 and 15. Okay, good. Okay, now we can finally finish our or adjusting our ability, ADS ability, or here. Okay, first we need to change it here. Okay, now it's done. Maybe it's just some tidying up. I like to use or to align everything. So okay, now we can finish our ability. Zooming in means that we play our timeline, so we get actor info, and we cast it to our hero first person shooter mannequin. It's our new blueprint class we have created, and we just play the timeline on that class. Get field of view timeline and play it. Okay, tidying up is important. Play for start. Zoom out will be very similar. Yeah, okay, we avoid set camera mode because, as I said, we don't use it anymore. Okay, tidying up. Yeah. Okay, now we can try it. So let's look at it. Oh yeah, we can zoom in, but the zoom out doesn't work as expected because we forgot to define an ability. So we need to do or implement very similar thing as we did at activating ability, but we will play timeline in reverse order, and you can use reverse from end node for that. Okay, tidying up. Yeah, maybe a little bit. Move it. Yeah. Now we can try it and see the result. Oh, now zoom in, zoom out works really well. And that's the end of my tutorial. So thank you for watching, and see you next time. Subscribe or comment anything you like. Thank you. Goodbye.